Dan McCoy is the Albany Democratic County Chair, and he joins us now in the studio. Dan, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Today, you actually made some news. You guys announced that you had endorsed Kathleen Rice, the Nassau County DA, for Attorney General.
Yes, we did. We did last night.
And the vote was?
It was 129 to 97 in favor of voting for Kathleen Rice for our next AG.
And was there a lot of discussion at this meeting? These are closed-door party meetings. This isn't some public thing that happens so the press can be there with their cameras and everything.
It usually is closed door, but we did let some press in last night. And there was discussion. Obviously, there's a lot of great candidates in the field for AG, but I felt that Kathleen Rice was the contender, and with her record in Nassau County, winning down in Nassau County last year when every other Democrat lost, really sends a message, and she's definitely going to be able to carry it into this November.
So you put forward a resolution requesting a unanimous vote for Kathleen Rice.
Yes.
And that, actually, we spoke about this earlier, is because, in part, you have members of your committee who are assembly members, and they're supporting Richard Brodsky. So it's kind of a, I mean, as you mentioned, there's a very wide field, wide field is with a lot of people in it, and there's a support all over the map. It doesn't seem that there's sort of unanimous feeling anywhere for a particular candidate.
You're absolutely right. I mean, with our state committee, you got to, us being here in the Capitol, it makes us a little unique because we have a lot of state committee members that either work in the Assembly or they work in the Senate, or committee members work in both one or the other houses. So it does make it a passionate issue, and but it came out last night, which is good. That's what democracy is about, and we argued on it, and at the end we endorsed Kathleen Rice.
So the interesting thing about this is that if everything goes according to plan, if the state committee members all vote with their county chairs, you guys have pushed her over the 25% threshold that she needs to get on the ballot. So she already has Nassau, her home county. She already has Suffolk. She has Brooklyn. So assuming that all those committee chairs vote the way the county chair wants them to, she is now assured a space on the ballot when the Democrats head to Rye on Tuesday.
Yes, she is, and we were glad that Albany County could put her on the ballot this coming September.
Now, she is reportedly or presumed to be the preferred candidate of Attorney General Andrew Cuomo, who is going to be vacating this spot to run for governor. Did he call you? Did anybody connected to Cuomo call you or influence anybody or make their wishes known?
I keep hearing that, and everyone is speculating that's what's going on. No, they did not. I interviewed with all the candidates, and I got to tell you, it was a hard field to decide what we want to do, but based on her record and what Andrew has done as an AG, she fits it best. And to have another woman on a statewide candidate for our ticket is just a great thing, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Also interesting thing that happened last night was that there are two local Democratic officials, the two highest ranked Democratic officials in Albany, Albany Mayor Jerry Jennings and Albany County Executive Mike Breslin, united to also back Rice, which is unusual because these are two guys who have not always gotten along, to put it lightly.
Yes, that is putting it lightly.
I know.
And I got to tell you, it just shows you what type of candidate Kathleen Rice is when you get two politicians in their own right with their own backing, and to come together to look at the difference in all candidates running for AG and to select her says a lot. It speaks volumes that Mayor Jennings and County Executive Mike Breslin agreed on this candidate, and it just shows you what she's bringing to the table. That
they can put down their swords, sort of metaphorically speaking, long enough to agree on anything is sort of really amazing.
That is amazing, and hopefully it will last to this coming Thursday.
Right. Oh, that's a very short-lived piece.
Yes.
You guys only have to get along for this amount of time.
Yes.
That is also interesting because Albany Mayor Jerry Jennings is an ally of Andrew Cuomo. He was one of the few elected officials in 2002 to endorse Andrew Cuomo for governor. Very few people did that year because, as I'm sure you'll recall, State Controller H. Carl McCall was the favored candidate, and Cuomo actually didn't make it through. He dropped out before the primary. Now we're hearing that Albany Mayor Jerry Jennings is being floated as a potential lieutenant governor candidate. What do you know about that?
I gotta tell you, I heard it last night. Obviously I've heard the rumors over the last couple of days. I know, Andrew's probably looking for someone upstate to solidify downstate with upstate, and he would be a great candidate. Being a constituent in the city of Albany, I would hate to.
If you say anything else, you're in trouble.
No, but I would hate to lose the mayor. He's done a great job. If you look at since 1994, since he's been mayor, all the buildings he's put in downtown Albany and his vision he's had, I would hate to lose him in that aspect. But as the Democratic chairman, it'd be great for us, for our party, and for the Capitol to have our mayor to be lieutenant governor.
You referenced these rumors. Where are they coming from?
It's like everything else. People just love to talk about politics, and they start floating around, and and that was the big conversation last night about Mayor Jennings being lieutenant governor.
Have you spoken to the mayor about it? Because I conveniently can't find him anywhere today.
I would say he's on vacation right now, and he's not due back probably this Sunday.
So that's unfortunate. And you don't know, you haven't heard from the Cuomo camp either, or anything about an announcement, about Lieutenant Governor, about the governor's announcement. It's very much under wraps. I mean, sort of everyone's wondering what's going to happen here.
Yeah, Charlie King alluded last night. He said, you probably would love to hear who the lieutenant governor is going to be, but I'm going to play the card close to my chest, and we're not going to let you know.
Oh, Charlie King was there last night?
Yes, Charlie King was last night.
Oh, interesting. Charlie King ran for governor with Cuomo, and he was the lieutenant governor candidate in 2002, and now he's the executive director of the state Democratic Party. So obviously this must have been important to them if they sent Charlie King up to...
Yes, he came up. I reached out to him, and he wanted to come up and address our full committee, and which he spoke in the beginning of the meeting, and he talked about the state party and his new role, and he talked about obviously whatever he wanted to hear about the governor's race. And
well, what did he say?
He just said that stay tuned, things are going to start rocking and rolling, and we'll be announcing next week with everything going on with the convention.
He didn't tell you what day or where?
No,
I don't know either.
No, it's like they're playing that again. They're playing that close to their chest. They're keeping us all guessing, and I would imagine it's going to have to either be Tuesday, Wednesday, and it's definitely going to be Thursday. So we vote on Thursday. So
right, one would hope that he would announce before you actually vote to make him the nominee of the party.
I would imagine.
And you're going to be there, I would assume.
Yes, I will. Yes,
okay.
I will be there.
Good.
Yep.
So, Chairman, I will be there too, and I will be seeing you. Hopefully, we'll be catching up